everyone. I'm Mariquita Solis, and I'm here in the Middlesworth, and we're talking about Climate Healers VCOP 20, Rewilding Planet B. This is happening on January 25th and 26th, and Linda is going to be speaking on farm animal money and avian flu cover-ups. So I just wanted to spend a little bit of time, if you don't know Linda, for you to get to know her. And actually, you probably do know Linda. She's really out there making waves in our world, in our communities for animals, being a voice for animals and for our planet. So thank you for talking today with me, Linda.
Oh, thank you, Mariquita. I so enjoy watching you every day with some other person or speaker, or you're just out there. Talk about out there. I'm so proud of you for doing all the work that you do. And I want to be like you when I grow up.
I want to be like you, Linda. All right. Thank you. So, Linda, let me ask you a little bit. I know that some might say you're a health nut. You're very conscious about what you eat, and I think that's amazing. Were your parents this way?
Oh no, not at all. In fact, we always had Sunday dinners with a lot of people from the church. They would come over every Sunday. We'd have either roast beef, pig, or leg of lamb. Um, Very rarely did we have chicken. We always had big animals for that special Sunday dinner. Well, one Sunday dinner, my dad at the age of 62 had just finished eating and he was in the kitchen with me and dropped dead of a heart attack.
My gosh.
After eating that was, I think, I can't remember, but I think it was roast beef dinner that day. And we were the only two people in the kitchen. I thought, wow, I thought we ate healthy. I thought that was until I was 44, I thought eating roast beef and turkey and chicken and every other animal was fine. I mean, that's the way I was raised. Everybody ate everything. In fact, my brother killed the chickens in the backyard that we were raising. He would chop their head off in the backyard, and I didn't think anything of it. I mean, I didn't like it, but I thought we had to eat it to live. I never thought of it as an animal. I just thought of it as something we had to eat for our protein to be healthy. And without eating all those animals we were eating, and my brother was also a Future Farmers of America, and he was 5 years older than me. As a Future Farmers of America, he would have raised these goats and then have them slaughtered. I don't and goats are one of the sweetest of all. I mean, all the animals are sweet in their own way, but goats are really sweet. And to think that he did that now is horrifying, but back at the time, I didn't know. And so, no, I was raised in a very meat-centric cheese, ice cream. We had a lot of vegetables too, a vegetable garden as well, but it was really centered on the animal products every meal, every time. And it's amazing my dad lived that long because he was in good shape. He wasn't even that overweight. Wasn't overweight really. And so it was very sad. But that's the way a lot of us in America are raised. And we didn't eat a lot of like processed food either. But as I got to be older and went to college and everything, I ate everything processed, a lot of processed food,
Yeah.
especially ice cream. I couldn't go one day without a quart of ice cream, something, mocha almond fudge or, any kind of ice cream. I couldn't, and cheese, of course. Cheese is highly addictive, you know, and because it has an opiate-like effect, because it's meant to bring the baby cow back to the mother. We're not baby cows, but we turn into baby cows. And not only that, but it's concentrated IGF growth hormone and casein. And the casein is 97% of the dairy, of the milk you're drinking or eating, cheese you're eating. So, and that is what causes your DNA to change into cancer cells. And that's why I'm pretty sure that's why I had my cancer, because I was eating more dairy than any everything else. I did eat hot dogs when we went out with people. I did eat hamburger, cheeseburgers. I made pizzas with salami and cheese them. And they were the best pizzas, really. I got really good at it. I trained my children to eat this way. And unfortunately for me, I have two children at the age of, my children are old now because I'm old now. Because my children are, my daughter's turning 58 in January, and she wants nothing to do with my diet now, that one I have now. I had to be 44 before I realized I was eating the wrong food. It wasn't food. It wasn't food at all. It was giving me a death sentence because I had cancer, heart disease, high blood pressure, obesity, and at the time I was teaching 25 classes of aerobics a week. So I get it why people are addicted to this food. It is so easy to do, and when everybody in your family is eating that way, all your friends are eating that way, your doctors are eating that way, and they say your diet is fine. Even when I had cancer, my doctor said my diet was fine, and then I'd had a lump taken out before I was diagnosed with cancer. It wasn't a cancer lump, but I asked that doctor, why did I get this lump, doctor? And the doctor said, I told him I eat cheese and chicken and fish and ice cream and yogurt. Thought yogurt was really healthy. And he said, oh, your diet's fine, Linda. Everybody said my diet was fine. And I said, well, why did I get this lump the size of a golf ball and the size in my breast? And they had to surgically remove it. He said, oh, we just don't know. Some people just get that. He didn't know anything about estrogen because it's called excess estrogen when you eat animal products, and no fiber. No animal product has fiber. And so we need fiber to be healthy. And when you don't have fiber and you're eating all the animal food, the estrogen just escalates and it doesn't know where to go and it starts changing your DNA. So I'm so happy I'm a Food for Life instructor now for Dr. Neil Bernard because I'm certified to teach cancer and diabetes classes. So that's really, really wonderful because I get to watch people get healthy with my vegan mentor coaching. And it is so much fun to have people say to me, Linda, I've never knew this. I'm so glad you told me because now I don't have this disease, that disease. I don't have high blood pressure. I even have men with prostate problems who come to me now because I'm beginning known as the prostate lady because I know how to help them fix that
That's
and digestive disorders. So it's so much fun to help people and to know that I'm making a difference. And even though I love helping people, my heart is for the animals because they don't have a voice. They have no one to speak for them unless we humans do. And that's why I know some people aren't ready to know about the animals. That's okay. As long as you're not eating them anymore or using them for your clothing or your entertainment or anything like that, then I'm fine with that. If you don't want to know about it, that's fine. But if you do want to know about it, what you're doing is you're opening your circle of compassion outside of yourself. And that's a wonderful feeling when you do that. But some people are blocked because it is painful to see what's going on. You don't want to know about it. I understand. And I have some clients really who will never ever know what's going on with the animals because it's too painful. And I get it. Or they just have been so, like me, raised with such a distance from what your animal is to the food on your plate that they still don't make that connection or want to make that connection. But maybe they want to get healthy. That's okay. If you want to get healthy and don't care about the animals, I'm okay with that because you're already helping them. And I do care about that. So, yeah, no, I love my life. I love doing what I'm doing. I love helping people. I even get arrested for animal rights sometimes. I work for the animals, I do, and I always will. And I think it's wonderful. If anybody wants to know more about any of that, just email me at Vegan Mentor. gmail.com, or my website, Vegan Mentor.
Well, I will
And
have a
I'm
question for you, Linda. Oh, sorry. Did I mess you up?
no.
Okay.
So Vegan Mentor is my website. You can contact me there. There's a contact there. So,
Well,
and my YouTube channel is called Vegan Mentor Coach. So put the word coach, because the one called Vegan Mentor is I'm trying to kill that one. So Vegan Mentor Coach is my channel. If you want to subscribe, it would be wonderful.
yes, please subscribe to Linda's channel and reach out to her. And I have a big question that people always ask, and I get confused about it, like soy. How, so you know the that soy is bad for you. Uh,
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good question. Everybody thinks it is, and it's funny because it's the opposite. It actually blocks the harmful estrogen. Why? Because soy is a fake estrogen or phytoestrogen. And so when you eat soy and you have too much estrogen rolling in your body, it actually blocks that harmful estrogen. So I get my cancer clients always have soy in their diet a lot, like even soy milk or tempeh, not isolated soy proteins, but tempeh and tofu and things like that, or the edamame bean itself, because I love them to be able to block their cancer cells from growing by eating phytoestrogen to block the estrogen. So it's a very good question because people have that so confused. So many people are afraid that they'll eat chicken, which causes cancer, or dairy is the most powerful cancer carcinogen we have, according to Dr. T. Colin Campbell from Cornell. He will tell you that dairy is our number one most powerful carcinogen. He tells me and everyone that animal proteins all cause cancer, every single one of them. But dairy takes the cake. So that's why I think I had my cancer, because I ate a lot of dairy because it's highly addictive. It's an opiate effect. Like Dr. Bernard says, it's like crack. So, and I know it is because I think I needed to go to a dairy anonymous group because I think I needed to say, I'm sorry, I'm really good. I didn't eat any dairy today because it's that addictive. It really is.
yeah,
So, yeah, very good question. A lot of people have no idea that soy is actually blocking the harmful dairy.
that is wonderful to know. And then for the as you're the prostate lady, Linda, the prostate coach, what can so if people say also, oh, it's just normal. If you're a man, it's normal to get prostate cancer. And what would you say to that?
Well, there's, even my vegans sometimes, they don't get the cancer anymore because they're eating a whole food plant diet. But even my whole food plant diet, um, guys, they still have to go through what's called a prostate scraping because they have to pee like 20 times at night and it's painful. And so what I do is I help a lot of men with a if you write to me, I'll tell you about it. I'll give you a formula that I use for men to be able to stop that peeing every night because that's a pain in the neck and it disrupts your sleep so much. And so, yeah, no, there's ways even for healthy people who are already eating healthy. There's certain things you want to add to your diet to help stop that prostate enlargement. And I have some good recipes for that. So,
Wonderful. Well, you've got all the tricks.
yeah, I do. I have a lot. Well, listen, I've been doing this now 37 years. So
Wow.
almost 40 years. And so I've been around a while. I know so many wonderful our plant doctors. We lost Dr. John McDougall, one of my friends, and I'm still very upset about it. And I'm really mad that I could kill him for dying. This is the way I feel about it. And because I used to write to him like every couple of weeks and he'd answer me before I hit the send button.
Oh,
It was one of those, and he was my speaker many times and I really enjoyed knowing everything he could teach me. And he taught me so much that I will carry the rest of my life and help my clients now with. I'm certified also in the starch solution under him, as well as in the plant nutrition for Dr. T. Colin Campbell. And I have, Food for Life with Dr. Neil Bernard. So I've been really doing a lot of work with the whole nutrition side of things. And so I feel so lucky to be able to explain that to people and help them lose the weight and keep it off, because it's not easy. I didn't say it was easy, but it gets easier with time once you learn the tricks. Once you learn the right steps to stay on track, and once you learn exactly what to eat. A lot of people really don't know what to eat. They just don't know how to replace all those things they were eating before. And I can help you with that too, because that,
What keeps people eating? Like if you're eating the standard American diet, why are they eating so much?
well, because it's has sugar, salt, oil in it for one, so that all stimulates you to get your dopamine effect in your brain. And you just want more of it. Who doesn't want to feel like a dopamine hit? And so, I know I had a dopamine hit when I was eating dairy because I couldn't stay away from it. I could not leave it alone for half a day. So it's that dopamine hit that you get. And once you get that, you want it over and over again. And it really is hard to get rid of that once you have that. But once you start, it takes about 3 weeks before you start feeling okay eating the new way. Because at first it seems really bland because you're used to all that high fat, high saturated fat and sugar and salt. And when you have that much going at once, it tastes really bland at first. I have one lady who came to one of our meetups at a Himalaya restaurant. They don't use anything on there. It's just really whole food, lots of greens and lentils and bean soup and really, really for me it's tasty. But I don't have that. I don't need that high stimulation anymore from the saturated fat of animal or even oil, and salt and sugar. I don't have that. So yes, I eat sweet things, but I try to do it with fruit. And yes, I have salt once in a while, but I don't overload anything with salt, right? And then, especially for my people trying to lose weight, the more salt you eat, the more you want of something, no matter what it is. So yeah, but anyway, it is really great once you get the taste buds circled around in about 3 weeks. It's not that hard then. But that first 3 weeks is a challenge.
And
Yeah.
that's what you do, support people during that time.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a 30-day program. People can sign up with me. And we also have a really fun thing we do too. We have a free group coaching. So the people who have been taking my course, my 30-day program, get to come and just talk to each other, like Mariquita and I are doing right now. And it's wonderful having a support group. And some people have been doing it for a long time. Some people are brand new, but they all going, I don't know if I can do this. Or, oh, well, even the other members are starting to sound like me now. They go, okay, no, what you got to do is, and so they all become little mini coaches as well, and supportive though of everybody new. Um, I have one friend who had 4 strokes,
My God.
and he can talk. It's not real clear, but I can understand him now. And he's been working hard. And because of the 4 strokes, he lost his job. He couldn't drive. All this stuff. And so he became really depressed many times. But you know what? He kept fighting, and now he goes to his church and helps other people eat like him. And now he also started something really new, which I will send the interview around to everybody who wants it. But we did a Napa TV interview because he lives in Napa, and it's called Back from the Edge, a perfect title because he was going to die, right? And he didn't die. And now he's doing great things in the world. and even got this whole series coming up on Napa TV. I happen to be the first guest, so I'll send that around to anybody who wants it. And it's wonderful to have that happen. So, but anyway, my group coaching is every Thursday, the first 4 Thursdays every month, and it's at 5 p.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard Time. So, I have people on the East Coast who come though. So, and we have a great time just talking together. And then I try to give a few tips too each time, like talking about why soy products help you against cancer and things like that. So it is really nice to have that support group. And
Wonderful.
then, of course, I have my wonderful group I want everybody to join called the Vegan Community, of which both Mariquita and I are members of. Um, the vegan community is another safe place for people to join. So I encourage everyone to join the vegan community. It's another place where we can all feel safe. And guess what? They have all kinds of speakers, podcasts, you name it, all the time. And you will learn so much there about almost any topic you want. And so Mariquita's on there. I'm on there. All our big doctors are on there, like Dr. T. Colin Campbell and Dr. Bernard and Dr. McDougall was on there.
Dr.
So Dr.
Rao,
who
Dr. Rao,
Dr. Dr. Salish Rao is
climate healers.
Climate Healers. That's another group you want to join. I'm sorry, there's so many things. climatehealers.org. You want to join, if you care about the climate and existing here and having your children and grandchildren or even your friends live forever for a long time and have a planet with air and water to clean it all up, we need to work on the climate. How do you do that? You do that by number one, stopping to eat the animals, right? That's your most important thing to do right away. And then, or as soon as you can. And then join Climate Healers, and you will hear the wonderful speakers. We're having one come up on January 25th and January 26th called VCOP 2024. And you want to hear the speakers on there. I'm one of them. So I'm very happy about that. But I would love you to all come to that. So you got a whole things to do. Number one, I want you to visit me on Vegan Mentor and come and contact me if you want. And then I want you to join the vegan community and climatehealers.org. Okay? Those are the main three right there. And of course, always listen to Mariquita. She has wonderful talks all the time. Tell us which talks you concentrating on right now.
Right now, I'm the live stream representative for all-creatures.org. So,
Oh, I love that.
right.
Yeah, we have to take care of all the creatures on the earth, not just
Yes.
the human body. A lot of people think, "Oh, I just want to be okay with my family and me," right?
Right. But
So, hmm
all creatures. Well, yes. And so make sure to join Linda on VCOP 20, and it's Rewilding Planet B, January 25th and 26th. And Linda's going to be talking about farm animal money and avian flu cover-ups. So anyway,
Yeah.
y'all, and thanks y'all for watching, and thank you, Linda, for this little preview for what people are going to get during
Thank you so
VCOP.
much. Thank you so much, Mariquita. I enjoy your company always.
Yes, thank you, Linda.